right, we are back on a gloomy Texas morning with a little bit of rain going on, and I actually did remember to share this time. Uh, let's see what we got going on here. Got a little bit of final round action going on here. And we will get started momentarily. Get this stuff out the way. And let's see, one more little click or two, and I think I'll be ready to go. Looking for one more button here. Ah, there it is. All right. We're set. So we're going to do the take stock final round. We were 23rd in opening round with a perfect score. So obviously the competition is pretty intense here. We all know that does NASCAR Manager. I really wish they would implement the series limits for each category. I think that'd make it a lot easier, a lot more fun, but that's how they do NASCAR Manager. So let's see. We already got some perfect scores out there. For some strange reason, I rarely get a perfect score on final rounds. And let's see, we got quite a few. So let's show you all what I'm using. Nothing ever changes with me, but I'm still trying to get Phillips up there where he needs to be. This is a free to play account, so I don't buy anything. I use a free pit pass, watch videos. That's about it. So this is what always hurts me. I need to at least be Apex 9, but I just don't do duels enough to get those components. So anyhow, let's get some racing done. And Talladega will be our first track. Let's see how we line up here. Looks like it's definitely going to be a bot with a 905 team score. And let's see how we do here. Split? Nope. P3, P4. Good times. All right, we're going to go ahead and just use that Blam. That's my go-to typically. That or Compound is what I use for just the super speedway type tracks. And away we go. Let's get down here and watch us go after the rival. Try and get into P1. Looks like we'll be able to do that. Maybe. Oh, not quite. Almost there. Coming off the turn. Maybe this next turn we'll get them. There we go. All right. And then we got Phillips back here all blocked up, boxed in. See, all right, he's dropping down. And we're in P3 now. He just needs to get caught up with the rest of the pack, with the leaders. go ahead and get fuel and tires. Not going to worry about that little bit of damage yet. And just as a reminder, please hit that like and subscribe. Y'all know the routine, but it really does help this new channel. All right, so we're coming on in. Get the aerial view going here. And I think Phillips will be pitting this time around. All right, we're in P2 and P3, exactly where we need to be. And we're going to just cruise on around. We're going to go ahead and pit and fix that damage as well. That'll hold him up in the pits about a second longer, but it really will benefit out on the track. All right, so we got the short pit all set up. And we're raring to go here. We're going to go ahead and push. We got plenty of fuel. I think they're going to be pitting. Phillips won't, but so I think we kind of messed up our perfect score possibility there, but we could catch them and mess up. Well, we've already messed up their perfect score, so let's see what we can do. This is the final lap, so we got to get around. And are we going to be able to? I know we're not going to get a 75. I thought we'd get, if we just had a little bit longer. All right, so there goes the top 10. I wasn't even trying for that, so we're good. We're just going to try to get as many boosts as possible. That's where we're at. So we got 70 points off that one. And race 2 is going to be at Darlington. So we're going to go ahead and use compound for this track. And then I will be doing probably Mission Chief later on this afternoon. And of course, I'll be doing duels, but that'll be off camera. All right, so now we're going against the 958 team score. And it's an Apex Legend. They're a really good team. So we'll see how we do. If Hutch would kind of make this a little bit more uniform, I'd probably be out here doing duels and everything, but it just, I'd much rather hang out in the F1 Clash world. All right, away we go. See if we can get around these rivals here. And we do. So we can go ahead and go back to neutral here. Try to save some fuel. All right, the rival's trying to get past us here. We're good on damage and let's see. Let's see. Is this? Oh, this is berry. There's too many. No, it is black. Okay. Black is just flying. All right. Now we're back up in P1, P2 where we need to be. Go ahead and pit black. We'll let Phillips go on around. We'll pit him. Come on, black, get out of the pits. There you go. And looks like we're going to go ahead and get a P1, P2 off this one here. We redeemed ourselves a little bit here. All right. So yeah, we're obviously 5 points behind. $8.97. That's a little bit better. Split the quality. And let's go with Blam. We go ahead and put them back to neutral here. And it goes Logano and a bot. So we'll go ahead and push. Keep ahead of all that mess. And that bot is just going to drive us crazy the whole race. I can already see this. And we'll go ahead and pit black. And we'll go ahead and pit Phillips. Black comes out at 19th. But yeah, this whole big wad of traffic, they'll be pitting, I'm sure. Yeah. So we're good. And go ahead and put Black back to neutral. Put Phillips back to neutral. And this will be the last pit stop. And I'm going to go ahead and pit Phillips as well because I don't want to go that last lap kind of scenario. Go ahead and push everybody in. All right, lap 6. We're going to be pushing through, getting through this traffic here. Coming up on the final lap. Go ahead and conserve with Black. Let's get that aerial view. We're going to ignore. We'll go fast. All right. It's like it was during qualifying, that if we'd only done better on the first race. So, but we got plenty of racing to go yet. All right, so we're currently in the top 25. We have made up some points. So many left to go, though. All right, race 4 of 10. And it's a Daytona road course. So I think what I'm going to do, let's go get me some more coffee here real quick. All right. Much better. So the road course, let's look at some boost here before we go any further. We got some of these goals we can take care of, like one of them. We're a couple races away from getting the rest of these. Let's see what happens here. Oh, some coins. Alrighty. So for these boosts, what I'm looking for is maybe super glue. So that's 30 grip. And finally I got quite a few of those. These down here I really don't want to use. And this is just defending. This one is just fuel management. Now the wild and crazy thing is if I could use this with black maybe, and this with Phillips. So let me look. See, defending is just not great. Tire management. So let's see. Yeah, it looks like I need grip. Let me look at the fuel management. So maybe if I used Spectre with black and then grip with Phillips. Yeah, let's try that. Just for gee whiz, if I remember. Oof, 938. This will be fun. We split the quality. So let's get that. And we'll get that. And let's see how this all shakes out. We're going to go ahead and push, try to get around the rivals. Okay, well, that's looking good so far. Long ways to go, but we're a lot better than we normally are. So let's go ahead and push. Well, Logano's always going to be kind of tough, but he is beatable. And we've already caught up with him. Catching up and passing, we all know it's two different things. But all right. So we're going to be beating and banging with him for a little bit here. There he goes again. All right. Let's go ahead. We're not going to worry about damage quite yet. And it looks like black came out in P4. So we just have to deal with the rivals. And we're going to go ahead and get that pit stop taken care of for Phillips. Trying to catch up to the rival black now. Looks like we're going to do it. There we go. I'm going to go back to neutral. And we're in good shape now, at least at the moment. How far back is Logano? He is just right on our tail. All right, so let's go ahead and start pushing. Try to build that gap up. And we're going to go ahead and pit. And we're going to take that extra little bit, that extra second, to make sure we got a full, our damage is down. So interesting that Logano is not pitting. Oh, he got a little bit left. So we'll be in good shape though, because they're going to have to pit and we won't. All right, so let's go ahead and get Phillips set up. And we're going to try to get close to Logano. He'll be pitting this next lap. So I think we're in good shape. Let's try to get black closer. All right, we're gonna, I don't want to have to go and pit with black. So it's gonna be close with fuel. There goes Logano in. Our rival black is coming out around the pits. And I've gotten enough now conserving. I can at least go to neutral. Don't have a whole lot of tires left. Don't have a whole lot of fuel left. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go back to conserve. All right, here we go. Logano's on his final run. He looks like he's pushing pretty good here. And we bring in that P1, P2. Let's see how he got his 938. Okay, Blaney 9 and 10. As you can see, I'm not that strong, but this is where they get us right here. So if I had this with my drivers, I'd be pretty strong. 4 points away from the next. We're in Talladega. I need to plug my phone in, which this may not be so great because the last time I did this, it overheated. But gotta charge the phone. All right, we split this quali. And we're going to go back with Blam. Raise 5 of 10. And we're P1 and P4 and P3 and P2 and 3. All right, there we go. They'll catch up to us again. There they go. And there we go. So we can just block them in like this for a while. Be all right. And we're going to go ahead and pit black to the push, which is a bummer because I really like blocking the rival in. That was working well. We might be able to do that again there. And we're going to top off that damage repair. Rivals pitting with us. Be interesting. All right, we come out P2, P5. That bot's going to be pitting and this in P1. And they normally run out of fuel about right here. There they go. Barely making it. All right, you got in there. All right. Now we're P1, P4. We're going to go ahead and push Phillips a little bit. Get through that pack. And now Logano is messing up our plan. Wow. We're just beating and banging on all of it. There. All right, they'll be pitting. So we get through all these bots. We'll be in pretty good shape. There they go in. Conserve here a little bit. And that will give us P1 and P2. $75 points. All right, we jumped up a couple places here, so looking pretty good. Of course, what, 6 points away, and I will be right back. All righty. Neighbors, what can you do? Especially when they go, what do you mean you're live? All right. On to race 6, Michigan. All right. Let's see. $900 team score. I think I've raced this guy before, a number of times. What are we going to use? What are we going to use? Grip. Grip would be good. And we split the quality. Yeah, let's use this. We rarely use these. All right. And of course, Rival's going to push, and I really didn't want to push so soon, but oops. So I can get this one here. Excuse me. All right. I'm confused. There we go. I can't see the rival in this view here. See if we back it up a little bit. There we go. And we'll go ahead and do our first pit stop with black. And we'll do our first pit stop with Phillips. Push black out of the pits. Coming out pretty far back, but as we all know, everyone else in front of us will be pitting, so we'll be good. Look at them all run out of gas, out of fuel. All right, we can go to neutral with black, and we can go neutral with Phillips. Lap 5, come up on lap 6. And we'll be pitting black this go around. And we're going to pit Phillips this go around. And we'll go ahead and push black. And it looks like the rival's going to be pitting that last lap again. Yep. So all we need to do is just get in position and go ahead and pass them when they're in the pits. There they go. Sure, we'll go fast. And we'll go fast with Phillips too. Obviously, Phillips has a ton of fuel. Oh no. What happened? Ah, no. Hopefully it calculated it before I lost it. Let's see here. Is it going to do it? Wow. Let's see here. How can I be offline? Oh no. All right, we're trying. What do you mean I must? I don't. I'm online. What's happening here, people? Wow. I'm not sure. All right. Hang on. Let's try this again here. I hope that score counted. Kind of bummed. All right. Yeah, we're trying to. There we go. And do we get anything good in this? Let's see. Some more blend. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know. I guess it counted. I've just totally lost track of where I was at. Very confusing. I don't know if it's the weather, the servers for Hutch. I don't know. I've never had that sign. Confused. I'm just glad it counted. All right. But after this, I think I will be rebooting my modem just in case. Phillips and Haley. All right, let's go with some. Yeah, let's do that for. Let's go compound with him. Away we go. And Phillips is flying by, except for we got blocked by a bot. That's annoying. Now let's go ahead and push, and we'll try to get around. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Where are we at here? Where are we at? All right. So Haley and us are going to be pitting at the same time. Black's trying to catch up. I think he'll be all right. I think he'll get around all this wad of traffic. He's catching up to the rival. Good deal. Just about the time that we need to pit. This is going to be a tough one here. But fortunately, Rival ran out of fuel. We can get back around, so I think we're going to be in decent shape here. Let's go ahead and push. Okay. We'll allow a sink here. That was a tough little race. Oh, nope. Too late. I just got to get it. Phillips, battling Phillips. That's going to be a good one. And there we go. Mentally, that was the most messed up race in my brain, but we did it. So not bad. All right, now we're 18th. Race 8, California. Oh, all right. So let's see. Do we want to do this one? And let's do that one. All right. And we're going to try not to push. We'll see how long we can do with that. Everybody's just kind of trying to figure it out here. All right. I am going to go ahead and push black just a bit. I don't want to get out of reach. And see, those bots always mess up them. And we're going to go ahead and pit. And we'll go ahead and pit Phillips. Black's coming out in 15th. And he's in 5th, 4th, 2nd. All right. Got the fastest sector. And we're going to have to pit Black here. Think it should be all right. Push on. No. Then let's see. So that'll be lap 7. And we're going to go ahead. Pit Phillips next. Looks like Black came out in P4. He's catching up to Logano and passed him. And he's in P1. Phillips is in P2. Sure, we'll go fast. Geez, Phillips got so much damage. Push on into the finish line, P1, P2. So I'm pretty sure I'll be doing some Mission Chief later on this afternoon, and we'll just do an hour, 2 hours, or whatever kind of. There's that Watkins Glen. No, I could have gone the next 6 months without Watkins Glen. All right, so what did we use? Whatever we used before for Daytona. Watkins Glen, we just got to get out there and get it done. Way out there, way ahead of everybody. And of course, my coffee's cold. It's aggravating. All right. Let's see. So we're going against pretty good drivers here. So we're going to go there. And didn't we use Spectre? I don't have a whole lot of Spectre. That's the problem. All right. And we'll go use this one here. Yeah, I guess so. I don't have any wash. I gotta go look to see what wash. I got enough flux. I can get some wash. I know some of the players do use that one. All right. Nope. Oh, they're flying. And just like it was scripted, they're using wash. think that's wash. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe it's the other one that I don't have or have very little of. I cannot get past. He keeps throwing that defender out on me here. I'm running out of fuel quickly. Black. All right, we're going to go ahead and push on into the pits. Hopefully, Phillips can get around. This may work out pretty well. I was hoping to get ahead of Logano, but there we go. Now, the tire works pretty good, so the tire boost. But we're going to need all the help in the world here, so. Let's go ahead and push. They're not going to be pitting, I'm sure. Let me see. No, they'll pit next go around. Get in, get out, let's go. Oh, this is going to be close. All right, yeah, they're out. They've got a pit. There's no choice. Let's go ahead and conserve here. We're in good position. And we'll go ahead and go fast. And we'll go fast with you too. Oh. That may not be wash. That's that other one. $75 points. Worked on that one. And that puts us up in P15 with the last race, Talladega. $9.39. Go figure. Oh, anodize is defending. That's what it is. That's what they had. All right, we're gonna go there, and we're gonna go there, and actually I might do that one. And away we go. And the rival is flying. Phillips once again stuck in traffic. Phillips versus Phillips. All right. We all got out of that mess. And we're back in it again. Come on, Phillips. Do what you do best. All right. So that should take us to lap 5. We got to get ahead of all that mess up ahead of us. And Phillips is just way back there for some reason. Not sure what's going on there. We're going to have to take that second there to fix our damage. This is ugly. Oh, okay. Let's continue to push Phillips. Go neutral with black. Haley's still going. Phillips is almost ready to join the party. Go fuel only. I think they're going to have to pit. No, it's the final lap. Oh, good golly. This is just brutal. Not doing good. Not good at all on this one. All right. Well, we got P4 maybe. We broke up their perfect race. Oh, man. 69 points. Oh, 73 points. All right. My bad. What kind of setup did they have? So they had Haley 10, which isn't bad. Let's see, 30, 18. That's horrible. Fuel management, and tire management. So maybe if he was an elite, but see, there we go. Anytime we have to go against this. This is what causes those issues. All righty. So how did it all shake out? Top 10 currently with, man, if we got one more point, we'd been in good shape. I mean, we're in good shape now, really, considering. So we got a 69 that first race, which killed us, and the 73, which didn't help. So doing pretty good. We'll see how it all goes down, but I'm sure we're going to be way down here by the end of the round. All right, well, that will do it. Please like and subscribe, and throw some comments out there. That'd be awesome. All right. Y'all have a good race weekend. What's left of it.